live. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday the 13th. My name's Chris, and this, of course, is We Love Comics. And we're going to do a quick unboxing of a modern comic that I've wanted, but definitely wasn't going to get if I had to overpay for it. So when I saw a nice little deal, this was actually about a month ago, because you guys know me, I don't always open everything quickly. This was sent out uh, actually back in May. So I'm doing a quick unboxing for you guys. It is a modern book. If you guys want to take a guess or a gander of what you think it is, if you're in the live chat, you can come on in and post that in the live chat, or you could do it later on if the video is already uploaded in the comments section. So while waiting for people to come in, we are now up to 14 Patreon members. We are only 6 away from starting to do the monthly giveaways. So if you want to help us get to the 20 Patreon members to get to the contest, you can join by going to patreon.com/WeLoveComics. There is no minimum to enter any of the contests other than the minimum to join anybody's Patreon, which is $2 a month. So I always give a shout out to everybody that is my paid Patreon members. So if you want just your name, just don't say anything and I'll put your first name. But of course, I won't give last name. I'm not going to give personal information out. But if you'd prefer me to maybe promote a social network or, a YouTube channel or something like that, just let me know at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. No problem doing that at all. So let's give our shout out to our Patreon members. We got Carl, Sith, Scott, Michael B, Kevin W, James R, Herbert R, Dan L, Kim N, Annabelle N, Jason B, and Stephen L, who is our most recent um, person here in the We Love Comics Patreon. If you have Facebook, go check out Darth Bleak's Facebook page at Stephen L. Turk Author. Did a contest about a month ago. He wrote a book, and he's writing a series of books. He was kind enough to send me a autographed copy of the first one, and he said the second one's coming out soon. So anybody that got the books, because he gave out about 4 or 5 of them autographed and mailed them out absolutely free. It was supposed to be just one book, so he was kind enough to do that, which I thought was really nice. So if you were one of those people, or even if you weren't, help promote his page. I'm sure he would really appreciate that. So it's Stephen L. Turk, author. Tell him We Love Comics sent you. And then, not last but not least, if you have Instagram, go check out Silver Age Surfer _comics. And again, tell him We Love Comics sent you. Now, the way I do the order is I always do the names of the people in order of when they come in. And the last ones are ones that want their names changed to, like you see with Darth Bleak with his Stephen L. Turk author. And the very last spot is always reserved for the person that has the highest Patreon account. I'll never mention what that is because I don't want anybody to think that the dollar amount is what's important. It's the thought that counts because remember, it helps me with not only the comic books, but it also helps me take care of 20 to 25 stray cats that I feed and take care of every day. As a matter of fact, we have to take one to the vet on Wednesday. Nothing major, knock on wood. So if you want to join the Patreon, here's the contest starting at 20 paid members. Like I said, we're currently at 14. You could pause that. You could read all of that information. Again, like I said, there is no minimum, but you'll get one entry for every $2 you have into your We Love Comics account. So the more you put in, the more chances you'll get once we get to 20 paid members. Looking to trade some comics. I would love to acquire one of these key issue comics. I've never owned any of them, except for one of them I just got recently, but it was not via trade. But if you know anybody that wants to not have to spend thousands of dollars to get comics, doesn't want to spend literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars in taxes, and it's not a tax write-off, but you don't have to pay taxes on trades. Let's make this happen. Again, peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. Hudat is here. Florence is here also. Hudat, he's one of the people that bought from my auction, since I received the package. Sorry, I've not done an unboxing because of the hurricane, but we'll have one soon. I think with a hurricane, I think I could let that slide and totally understand that. Priorities are making sure your family's safe. So hopefully you guys didn't receive any damages or anything, but please, no hurry. And let me know when you do it because I will post. Actually, this is what I'll do. My most recent video, once you do an unboxing, just in the comment section, place a link to the video, and I'll hopefully help you get another subscriber or two or viewer or two, because I love watching unboxing videos. So, um, if you want to let people know, who dat, what you thought about the experience and everything with my auctions, I'm sure people would appreciate any feedback. And if you haven't subscribed to Who That's channel, go subscribe. And he's going to be doing an unboxing of the comic that he purchased for me on my auction. I will not disclose what it is, because then that ruins his video, and I wouldn't do that. So hopefully you'll go subscribe to him and check out that video. So good to see you, my friend. Let's get the video camera rolling. This is modern books. There's a couple of books in here, in theory, because I haven't opened it yet. If anybody wants to take a guess. Now, keep in mind, this is a book or books that I've never owned before, so it won't be New Mutants 98 or anything like that. I mean, I have no problem with getting as many New Mutants 98s and Amazing Spider-Man 300s and things like that, because, the beautiful thing is, once there's a movie, prices go down for a little bit, but notice I said little bit. They don't stay down unless the movie was a bomb, or it was a one and done situation, or it was a, irrelevant character. So I'll buy those up anytime I see a deal and I have funds available. You know how that goes. But this is a modern grouping of books. It's based on a TV show, so that should help you narrow it down of what you think it might be. So if you want to make a guess of what you think these are, please do. And as always, I will tell you the price I paid for these. They taped them all together. They didn't use the blue tape, but it looks like they're in all intact. So it'll just take a couple extra seconds. All right, so here we go. Make sure they are okay. So one's kind of a throw-in, but I already knew that when I was buying it, because it's 4 comics. And I bought the first 3 issues of The Boys. Now, that show has been doing pretty well. I have not seen it. If anybody's seen it, let me know. Is it worth watching? Or is it some kind of DEI thing I should avoid? So these are all first prints. This, of course, is the first appearance. Then we have issue number 2. Brian watching from work. What a shocker. Good to see you, Brian. Hopefully you're doing well today, working on Friday the 13th. There's issue 3. And then this is kind of a throwaway. It's a free comic book day. I don't know if there's any significance in this book. Probably not. But I knew that when I bought it. So this book, especially the first print, has been going pretty decent. Now, they said this is high grade. I don't see any problems with it. I mean, there's a little bit of a color rub on the bottom, minor. You could still get a 9.8 with that, because remember, 9.8s don't have to be perfect, just as long as it's a minor thing. So at worst, it's probably a 9.6, but it could have a 9.8. The very bottom, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I've wanted to get these books, but I didn't want to spend multiple hundreds of dollars on these, because they did get expensive. And I'm not sure if the Boys has another season yet, but if anybody that's watched it wants to put any comments about what they think about it, I might be convinced to go watch it. But with shipping and handling, it was a bid, which is rare for me, because normally I'm always going on most, newly listed. But once in a blue moon, I'll check ending soonest, and this just happened to be one. So I won it at $127.59. Weird. I guess somebody made some weird bid at one point. So with taxes and shipping, it came out to $143.92. Pretty much for about 150, you'd get a probably 9.2 to 9.4 of issue number 1. So it's like getting the other 3 pretty much for free. And like I said, this book, I mean, obviously I'd have to check the whole thing. It's especially with a mostly black cover. I mean, it would show any kind of defects, which I don't see. Okay, I thought there was a defect on this corner, but that's actually the bag. So I'd love to hear your opinion of what you think about those. Brian Newman says I have those, my dependent boxes somewhere. Did you buy them when they first came out? Because I haven't bought new books in years. I don't like how the comic book industry has gone. Now, that doesn't mean everything's bad, but everybody has their difference of opinion. But at this point, in my opinion, I'd rather focus on key issues from the Bronze Age, Silver Age, even Copper Age, and of course, Golden Age. And then if a modern book ends up becoming more valuable and something becomes of it, then I'll take the chance. I'll spend a little extra, but I won't overspend and I won't pay the current price. Because my thing is, if I can find it for a deal, great. If I can't, I'll just say, you know what, I missed it. But for years, I was buying like almost every new number one and every new issue of books, and probably 99% of them since 2016 probably don't amount to anything value wise. So I literally have long boxes full of new books that didn't amount to anything or were temporarily up there in value and now they're not worth much at all. Um, and there's just too many books for me to read everything. I mean, I literally have probably 10,000 comics. I have some free time, but I don't have that much free time. So I'd rather now, when it comes to modern books, and obviously The Boys is the most modern book I probably own these days. I'd rather pay a little bit more once I know it's established. But again, I won't pay full price. So I would love to know what you think. Brian said it got those in a huge lot from a guy locally. So you probably paid a lot less than I did, which is great. If anybody ends up seeing the show, let me know. But I think for $143, that's, let's see, like around 45. No, not even. About $35, $37 a piece for each book. Now, obviously, that would be way too much for the free comic book day and a lot less for the boys. So I'd probably average it out. If you don't count the free comic book day, let's see, roughly about $45 a piece, not including the free comic day. That's not bad at all. So I'd love to hear what you think. Quick little video. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, you think Friday the 13th might be bad. Remember, Saturday the 14th. Be careful. And if you know what I'm referencing to, place it in the comments section. But thank you as always for watching. And if you want to hit the um, thumbs up, you can. Here's a little Kermit the Frog as Wolverine. Love to hear what you think about my AI art. Again, if you want to do the contest, once we get to 20 paid members, you can see all the different giveaways. You can go to patreon.com/. We Love Comics. We're already at 14, so only 6 away. And I would love to do a trade. So if you know of anybody that has one of these books, I pretty much almost every comic I have, with a few exceptions, is available for trade. So if it takes me 10 of my comics to get one of these, as long as it's a fair trade, I'll consider it. And there's also, like you see, I'll put the camera back, like on the walls and stuff. I have Star Wars toys and things like that. This is something that I got from my mother. She mailed it. I haven't done an unboxing with these in a while because no one really watched them. But this is a trilogy collection Star Wars authentic Boba Fett helmet from Rydell. That thing's worth, I think, between $250 to $300. I bought that years ago, never been opened. So any of the toys or anything you see, might be something if you're interested in, let me know. I've been trying to look this up. If anybody knows about this, I bought this years ago. This is a Wizard Star Trek toy fair, but it's signed by the president or owner of Gareb Shamus, who I believe was the owner of Wizard Magazine. So as you can see, it's still got the original tape on it. It's Lieutenant Commander LaForge from Next Generation. It's got one of those holographic stickers, and it's signed. So I was wondering if anybody knows anything about this. I mean, who knows? It's probably maybe worth like 30, $40, but I never hurts to check. Where did I have this? I'll put it up here for now. So anything up there is up for grabs. So if you guys want to leave a comment, that's great. Let's do today's surprise subscriber shout out. We have to go with Brian Norman. You know what? Since there's only three people here, Brian, Florence, and Hudat, all three of you will be today's surprise subscriber shout outs. You guys have been here long enough to know what you have to do. So leave your comment of whatever link you want once the video uploads. And I'm sure I'll have no problem approving it because you guys are all on the up and up, and gals. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'd love to hear your comments. And don't forget, it's not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe. And don't forget to have your trolls spayed or neutered. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. And also, you see a link that I put in the live chat. If anybody's interested in ordering any of my mystery boxes, anywhere from a $25 basic package up to a $5,000 platinum package. You're going to be very happy with the contents if you order those. If you go to the link and click on the website, you'll see a bunch of pyramids at first. That is my website because I make those as well. Just scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the section where the mystery boxes are. And if you do a live unboxing video, just let me know because I will subscribe to your channel. Absolutely watch the video because I love watching them, seeing the expression on people's faces. And if you want to see previous people who have purchased from me, not everybody's made unboxing videos, but if you have, just go to YouTube and type in the search engine, just type in We Love Comics mystery boxes. You'll see a couple of them so you can see what type of comics that I give out. So